who came to see us soon after we had taken up our quarters in his village, was a most amiable man, who always contrived to see something that excited his risibility. Though older by 5 or 6 years, he said he was 100 years old, than Mukamba, he was not half so dignified, nor regarded with so much admiration by his people or his younger brother. Ruhinga had a better knowledge, however, of the country than Mukamba, and was able to impart his knowledge of the country intelligently. After he had done the honours as chief to us, presiding us with an ox and a sheep, milk and honey, we were not backward in endeavouring to elicit as much information as possible out of him. The summary of the information derived from Ruhinga may be stated as follows. The country bordering the head of the lake from Urundi proper, on the eastern shore, to Uvira on the western, is divided into the following districts. First, Mugiri, governed by Mukamba, through which issued into the lake the small rivers of Mugiri and Mpanda. Second, Mukanigi, governed by Warumashanya, which occupied the whole of the northeastern head of the lake, through which issued into the lake the small rivers of Karindwa and Mugera wa Kanigi. Third, on the eastern half of the district, at the head of the lake, was Usumbura, governed by Simve, ally and friend of Warumashanya, extending to the eastern bank of the Rusizi. Fourth, commencing from the western bank of the Rusizi to the extreme northwestern head of the lake, was Mugihewa, Ruhinga's country. Fifth, from Uvira on the west, running north past Mugihewa and overlapping it on the north side as far as the hills of Chamati, was Ruwenga, also a country governed by Mukamba. Beyond Ruwenga, from the hills of Chamati to the Ruanda River, was the country of Chamati. West of Ruwenga, comprising all the mountains for 2 days' journey in that direction, was Uashi. These are the smaller subdivisions of what is commonly known as Ruwenga and Usigi. Ruwenga comprises the countries of Ruwenga and Mugihewa, Usigi, the countries of Usumbura, Makanigi, and Mugiri. But all these countries are only part and parcel of Urundi, which comprises all that country bordering the lake from Umshala River on the eastern shore to Uvara on the western, extending over 10 days' journey direct north from the head of the lake, and 1 month in a northeastern direction to Murukuku, the capital of Umwezi, Sultan of all Urundi. Direct north of Urundi is Rwanda, also a very large country. End of chapter 13, part 2.